Hey guys, it's KD, and all of the trees are down and ready to be logged, cut into 8-foot sections, and debarked and stacked up for a year to prepare for next year's building season. So I'm going to take you for a tour. This was one of the first trees that went down. You see I have that blue, looks like paint at the bottom. It's a special formula. It's supposed to help. If you put it on right after the trees are cut, it's supposed to stop them from cracking. So this one has already been cut, and it actually went all the way down the hill. There were 3 more logs that I got out of it. There's one left here that I need to cut up to that red marker up there, and then they will be stacked and debarked. This over here is a big mess that came down this past weekend when we cut down some new trees. In fact, this might have fell down on its own. I just noticed this, which is a good thing. Maybe we had a wood storm. I'm hoping that we get some more like that, because there are a few. Yeah, I was wondering what this tree was. I didn't notice it before, and I knew it wasn't one of our logs, so interesting. That's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing these things happen when we're not here, because this is the second one that's happened to, but we need that to happen to a couple more down there near the house pad when we're not here. That would be awesome. But anyways, this over here is a big mess. This is where our little fire pit is to burn things, and we have some branches stuck in here because of the trees we've been cutting have branches on them that need to be taken off so we can get nice logs like this out of them. So I'm going to keep walking down. I got my axe with me because when we get done with this little tour, I'm going to start doing some debarking. So this right here is a dead tree again. Now this one I know the guys who did the tree felling did cut this one down because it was in the way. Probably took them a minute because it's really dead and it was really small, so it was easy to cut. But they had to get it out of the way for this one, which is one of my biggins. And I have this marked all the way down. I think I got 6 logs out of this one. So that's one that went down this weekend. In fact, my children, well, my grown children, Danny and Shannon, who are just past college age. In fact, Shannon's graduating with her master's in August, and then they're done for now, at least, with college. They came up and we watched this one go down together. Unfortunately, my camera, or I only had my phone with me, died right when it was going down, so I didn't get a picture, but it was cool to watch. And here's the stump for it, so you can see how big that is. Now, I originally had thought we were just going to do like 8 to 10 foot trees, but these guys picked a couple that were a little bit bigger, so I'm thankful for that. It'll be a little harder to transport around the logs, but that's right. Get a few strong guys out here and we'll be fine. So this was the first tree to go down, actually. That's a small tree. I only got 3 logs out of this one, but you can see here that I already started debarking a little bit, and I actually did that with a chisel just to see how the bark was coming off, because I've been watching. Here's another log, and then there's one more up there. I got to get rid of all those branches first, though. I was watching Outside Fun 1. He's been a great inspiration to me for all this. All this is the branches off of the trees that came down. So you saw that one I just showed you, and then we're going to walk around, and all these branches are coming from another one that's laying down in the opposite direction. So a lot of our pathway that was here before is kind of all jumbled up. I had cleared a little bit the other day, but we still got a lot to clear. Get the hedge clippers out here actually and just cut this stuff down, put it in the fire pile this weekend. We're going to hang out some more and get a bunch of cutting done with these logs, because we got to get those 8-foot sections cut. So I'm coming around this tree, and I'm going to have to actually go down and back up so we can see how it lays. Maybe I can cut through here, because that down and up path is not the easiest. Oh, here we go. All right, so this used to be the path, but it's all filled in right now with this tree. Maybe you can see it up here. It goes all the way down past that bushy stuff, and we'll come around to the other side and you'll be able to get a better view. So that's tree number 3, I believe we're on now. Or yeah, 3, and then I have 3 more to show you up at the top. Over here is actually the platform that I built to start stacking them with the pressure treated wood. So it turns out a couple of the trees are right around the platform, which is going to really help me to get those on there without having to travel too far with those big heavy logs. They say that 200 pound, they should be about 200 pounds. For these 8 to 10 inch ones that are 8 feet long, there's actually an estimator on the Google, like everything else, kind of like a mortgage calculator, but it's a weight calculator for if you take an 8-foot log that's 8 to 10 inches, I think it's even up to 12 inches, it'll be about 200 pounds. So here we come out to the other side, stepping on my platform, and there's that big long tree that we were just seeing from the other side. So this one, hopefully I'll get 6 or 7 out of this one too. And it ends right over here, and you can see the stump. I'm going to step up that way and head towards the last 3 trees. One is right there. I may have shown this in another video, but I love the way this fell. It goes all the way across with a nice gap, so it's not touching the ground, which will help it from getting too many bugs trying to eat it up, or mold right now, until I can get it cut down. So I'll probably save that one till last because it's in a good position to stay away from the elements. You can see another one right there down, and there's one more as I climb this steeper part here with my axe in the hand with a cover on it and trees as my walking sticks. I might have to switch positions here because I need this tree over here, so bear with me. There we go. All right, so use this tree, give myself some footage. Getting great exercise out here, guys. Natural exercise. This is kind of like, I'm not the type to go to the gym, make a routine of something that I don't really particularly care for doing. I'm more the type to find a way to do it naturally. I like the organic way of life, and this whole adventure is taking me right back to everything that I loved as a child. In fact, it reminds me of those childhood days when you're just sitting on trees, listening to the birds, dreaming about life and what it'll turn out to be. I might have actually passed all the trees by now. Oh. Yeah, well, if there's one more, it's all right. You get the picture. There's 6 altogether. And I'm hoping for about 32 logs. Might only get 30, but some of them are thicker than I expected, so that will fill some gaps. And we'll make do. But I'm going to put the camera actually on this stump right here, which is another one that was bigger than I expected, which is this log. It goes way down there. And this camera is a perfect position for just sitting on the stump and doing video. So I'm going to turn off the video right now, but I'm going to come back to you with my debarking tools and show you a little bit about how that's done. So there's our view for today. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.